Hey YouTube, it's Kevin and Frank from Cruising with Wheels.
Hey guys!
How you doing? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are talking about things like auctions and money.
Ooh.
And
I like money.
Balconies and suites and inside cabins. So stay tuned because we got the skinny for you. So, did you get any clue as to what we're talking about today?
It sounds like we're getting an upgrade.
No, we're not getting an upgrade.
We're not getting an upgrade?
No.
But isn't there like a letter came and so we get an upgrade?
No, we didn't get a letter, dear.
So, okay.
Actually, we did get a letter.
Oh, okay. So we got a letter, maybe, but we're not getting an upgrade.
Right.
Okay. Well, this sounds like we're getting screwed.
No.
So what's this all about?
Well, this is all about the NCL bidding process of how to get an upgrade and how you can be eligible and maybe you wouldn't be eligible. Do you know why we're not eligible, Frank?
No, why? I want to know why I'm getting screwed.
Well, we managed this time to get an upgrade letter.
Okay.
And we could choose to upgrade from our Ocean View. We're going on the NCL Jade in October for Frank's 60th birthday. Watch out for our vlogs on that. And bear with us through those vlogs because it's going to be our first time vlogging.
Yeah.
It should be interesting. Shout out to David and Darlene. They will be sailing with us.
Oh, can't wait.
They also got an upgrade letter.
Wow, so we all got these letters.
Not everybody.
Okay.
So there is...
Well, I just worried about us.
Well, there's a reson why...
Sorry if you didn't get a letter.
There's a reason why we didn't choose to upgrade. And one of the reasons is we travel in a full-turn access handicapped cabin. If you're traveling in one of those cabins and you've booked that, we book it for that purpose, for that reason. Right. And if you upgrade, you're not guaranteed where your room is, what your room will be, just that it will be a it will be an upgrade. So you'll be going from an ocean view to a balcony, but it'll be any balcony.
Oh, I can't have that.
Right. So, if you are handicapped and you require a handicapped accessible cabin, please book that cabin when you're booking your cruise and do not accept any upgrade from the company as far as the bidding process goes. Now, if your travel agent says, gee, I can upgrade you into a handicap accessible room, then go for it.
Right, if there's one available, because there's very limited amounts of handicapped cabins on cruise ships.
I think you told me it's about 1%.
Almost 2%. Now, I researched on the NCL Jade, which we are going on, and there's only 27 handicapped cabins out of 1,557 cabins. It's barely 2%.
Now, don't get angry because it's an older ship.
I know, I'm not
and it's
angry.
smaller.
I'm happy to be going.
Exactly. So, if you want to broaden the number of cabins that they have that are handicap accessible, you need to be looking for the newer ships, the larger ships, the mega ships.
Yeah, those big, giant mega ships.
But as you know, we prefer the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So that's why we selected the Jade.
So if you want to be on a 20-deck mega ship, there's be more options for you. But you have to make sure you're doing apples to apples, which is a handicapped cabin upgraded to a handicapped cabin.
So on the internet, there are some different places where people conversate.
Oh, yes.
And there's, Facebook pages for your cruises. There's Cruise Critic. There's I mean, there's just a bunch of different places that people can talk. They can talk on cruiseline.com. They can talk right on NCL.com. And people are very confused about how this bidding process is done. And the number one problem that I have is there are people that are saying that everybody gets an upgrade. It's just simply not true. When I contacted our go-between at NCL, they explained to me that they will randomly select passengers, and it's based on a bunch of criteria. One is, what kind of cabin are they sailing in now? Have they sailed with us before? Have they ever received an upgrade letter before from us? Do they have a cabin that we could sell to somebody else? And so we'll bump them up into another category or style of cabin so that A, that person gets a deal, and B, the cruise line is able to resell your original cabin.
Nice.
So it's a win-win for everybody. So I just wanted to clear the air with that. That's how they pick it. It's kind of a secret sauce kind of thing. I don't know exactly the algorithm, so please do not ask in the comments because we don't have an answer to that.
The secret algorithm
that
the company uses. Nobody invited us to that meeting.
Right, and you're not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us, and they're not going to trick you. You can't trick them into getting that secret upgrade letter. On the sailing that we're on in October for Frank's 60th birthday, yay, we found that almost everyone that was booked at the point when they started sending out upgrade letters got an upgrade letter. And the simple fact is it's a repositioning cruise, so it's usually undersold because we start in one port and we end in another port. And it's during the end of hurricane season, so...
Yeah, right on the cusp of the end.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
So I know Frank doesn't know a lot about how the bidding process works.
No, I don't like that. I'm not fighting for my cabin.
So I'll explain it a little bit. So there's two basic ways that you'll be notified from NCL if you qualify for an upgrade. The first way would be is if you're registered with the cruise line to receive email notifications. And actually, come to think about it, there might be three ways. So the first way is email notification.
So don't say you can't do it.
The second is, and I believe I have a letter that'll post while we're doing this video that will show you exactly what that email looks like. The second is if you're not registered with the cruise line, or with NCL, because we're talking about NCL here. Number one, why aren't you?
I know, that's crazy.
Get registered. But if you're not, you can go to myncl.com and you'll log in. You'll put in your username and password. And then the very next screen that shows up is where you will select what reservation that you want to see if you have an upgrade for.
Right, because we have multiple reservations on our page.
We have multiple reservations on the page that we'll be showing you. I have changed the reservation numbers. If you're clever enough, you'll notice that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or something like that. And the next reservation is like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But anyways, you'll select that reservation, and the very next screen that will pop up is, I believe, your vacation summary. And I've also inserted a screenshot of that web page, And that will say on it that you are eligible for an upgrade. Click here to get started with the process.
Sweet. Click.
So
upgrade. Yeah. click, 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 click.
So now that you've clicked that, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, really. And there's actually a color wheel.
Ooh.
That.
What does that do?
Well, it's kind of like, I equate it to like your tank of your car. Mm-hmm. You know how it's like a half moon, and then it says, you know, you're empty, and then it goes up to full. So there starts out with red, and then it does like a red orange, and then an orange and a yellow, and it goes all the way up to green.
Oh, so right. I knew green was coming in.
So basically, it is giving you an idea of how likely your bid is going to be accepted.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So from there, what you'll do is the first step is you make an offer, and that's where you'll see the little like half moon pie chart thing. And from there, you'll select how much you're willing to pay in addition.
Yeah. How much of the moolah?
And this is, keep in mind, per passenger.
Oh, okay. Very important information.
It's important information because you can, I believe, we could bid up to $500 for a mini suite. But if we had bid $500 and it was accepted, then we'd have to pay $1,000.
Oh, that's not
going to happen. And it's not going to happen for us anyways because we're not going to take our upgrade that way. So so now you've selected how much you're willing to pay. So let's say you chose $100 to go from an ocean view to a balcony.
Right. 100 for you, 100 for me. That's $200 you're going to be shelling out.
Okay. We'll now get to the second part where you enter your payment information and your contact information. So at this point, you can, if you're not registered with NCL's email system, you can register there.
I know. Now's the time to do it if you haven't because you're playing with them. There's money involved. You need to know.
So after you've entered your payment information, you will then go to step 3, which is to review and submit your offer.
Submit. Is it more clicking going on?
Yep. Click, 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 click.
Okay, good.
So now that you've done steps 1, step 2, and step 3, you sit back, you relax, get yourself a drink, and wait for them to contact you.
And how long does that take?
Well, I want to tell them first about the possibility of the third way that you might get an upgrade.
Okay.
Notification of an upgrade. You might be working with a travel agent or a personal cruise consultant from NCL. They may contact you directly. This has happened to us.
Oh, right. We get the phone calls. Yeah.
This is something that is very rare to happen. But it could happen where, let's say you booked a mini suite, okay? We've booked a mini suite, let's say.
Yeah, we'll pretend.
And there is someone else that wants a mini suite, but all the other mini suites are sold out.
Oh, sad.
And and NCL knows our cruise history, so they know, you know, what kind of rooms we've been in and so forth.
And they're thinking, oh,
they
haven't been in.
Yeah, they're thinking, oh, well, they haven't been in the Haven, maybe.
Yeah, let's make a phone call.
So they'll call you up and they'll say, look, we can upgrade you. It'll only cost you this much. And you can kind of negotiate back and forth with them. One time, Frank and I, we always go in the handicap rooms.
Right, so that's the problem.
That's the problem.
If we get the phone call, they're like, oh, you know, we're looking for handicap cabins that people are on waiting lists for. And would you like to be upgraded and go to
That's what I was gonna tell them. Is we were on a cruise. We were in a balcony cabin, and they called me. They called me 3 months before we were going to sail, saying that somebody needs a balcony handicap room, and would we be willing to upgrade to a mini suite? And it would cost us, I don't know, $300 or something. And I said, no, my husband needs the room.
I can't give up my handicap room.
2 weeks later, I get a phone call. Hi, it's so-and-so from NCL. we really need that handicap room. Would you be willing to give up your room? We'll do it for $100. We'll bump you up to the mini suite. I said, no, I can't do it.
It's not about money.
Right, it's not a money issue. And then I think it was like a week before sailing, we got another phone call. Oh, we're just looking for people that really don't need the handicap rooms, and we're willing to put you in the Haven for free. And I said, gee, I would really love to do the Haven, but we need the handicap room.
What is it about I'm in a wheelchair that you don't understand?
Right. And well, I just think it's at that point they're at a call center. They really don't realize that we've already been called. But so that would be the third way that you could possibly receive an upgrade.
Ring, 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 ring.
So you had asked me how long it might take.
Right.
Well, that is the tricky part. Some people will receive their answers almost immediately. And some people might have to wait until 2 days before sailing. They will tell you 2 days before sailing in some cases.
The suspense would be killing me.
I know. But that being said, Darlene and David that are on our cruise.
This is what happened to them.
They booked an Ocean View. They put in a bid for an upgrade. It wasn't, I would say it was an intermediate bid. It wasn't real low and it wasn't real high, and within, I believe, a week, they got an email saying, congratulations,
you got it.
You got a balcony.
Yay! Woohoo, party!
So, you can bid for this upgrades. It's not difficult. It's worth it in some cases, and in some cases it may not be.
Right, depending on your situation. And again, it's the handicapped cabin is really the main issue.
That's right.
Because unless they're willing to upgrade you into a higher handicap cabin, it's not going to work.
We do suggest that you book the cabin you want right from the beginning.
Right.
Don't sit there hoping and praying that you're going to get an upgrade.
Oh, I booked an inside cabin. At least I got my foot in the door and I'm on the ship, and maybe we'll get an offer of an upgrade. Well,
it's not going to happen.
Yeah, what do you want to start your cruise and be disappointed as you walk into your inside cabin going, well, I can't believe we didn't get an upgrade, damn it.
So book what you are willing to go in. I would also want to tell you all that within the NCL bidding process, usually it's only a 2-room type upgrade. So, for example, if you've booked an inside cabin and you get an upgrade letter, it will be for an ocean view or a balcony. If you book an ocean view, it'll be for a balcony or a mini suite. If you book a balcony, it'll be for a mini suite or the Haven.
So they're not going to take you from an inside cabin to the Haven.
Right.
3-4 levels up. Not going to happen.
You will also, when you're doing this, you maintain the promotion that you had when you booked the cruise.
That's nice.
So with free and sea, well, it's nice, but some people would be upset with that. Because with free at sea, if you book an inside cabin, you only get 1 of the 5 free things. If you book an ocean view, you get 2, ocean view or balcony, you get 2 of the 5 things free. If you book a mini suite or the Haven, I believe a mini suite, so please comment below if you know for sure. But the mini suite and the Haven, you get all 5 free at sea promotions. So what we're saying is, say you book a balcony and you get, I'm breaking it down, break it down.
Break it down.
If you book a balcony and you get the 2 free at sea things, okay? And you suddenly get your upgrade letter, you submit your bid, and you're accepted, you're not going to get all 5 things because you're getting your original free at sea promotion, and the upgrade is a separate part of
upgrade
your
is just the cabin, not any package you may have purchased. So yeah, so you keep the original packages, no add-ons. Sorry, the room is just the bonus.
So I hope that this has helped you understand a little bit more about the bidding process. And we want you to bid, bid, bid.
Yeah.
Get that upgrade if you want it. If you don't, if you're like Frank and I always make sure that we are satisfied with what we've booked, then congratulations. You've made a wise choice.
Congrats.
Until then, we want to remind you to
travel safe
and cruise often.
See ya.